Okay, so I want to go over more about like what happened, and then I'm going to talk about like where this is going and stuff like that. So it feels like this relationship was like super intense. Everything happened very quickly, and it seemed like, you know, you finally got what you have been looking for and wanting, that like super emotional romantic love, soulmate. This person checked off all your boxes, but then things just started happening, things coming up to be healed, both of you getting super triggered, probably lots of fighting, misunderstandings, and it happening during Mercury retrograde. It's just making everything a lot worse, probably. And sometimes, even though we know better, we do it anyways. So I feel that this could be about some kind of stalemate. Maybe someone's just not making a decision and the other person's getting really frustrated by it, and that what all right, the other part. It could feel like someone is stalling, and also like shadow work. The Devil card is all about shadow work. So maybe one of you has done more shadow work than the other, and the other person needs to catch up, probably with you. You're probably the more spiritual person if you're watching this. And now you're just trying to figure out like where to go from here. During the separation, you're both kind of like finding yourselves and figuring out who you are. You know, one or both of you could have spent a really long time in relationships that are now over or ending, and maybe one of you doesn't even like have much of an identity, or they don't even understand their own sexuality. There could be like a lot of like really big questions and holes that need to be filled in with their personality, or it could be anything from finances to addiction. I mean, it's probably like many different things that are coming up, which is making it so hard because you finally all right, next part. So the separation is a journey. Now, some of you may be taking this journey together. Maybe you're still friends, maybe you're still talking, or maybe it was just so intense, or there was some kind of fight or something that separated you for the time being and you're not talking to each other. Whatever it is, it's a journey that you both have to go on. And where it leads is somewhere really beautiful. But right now your paths are kind of doing this, and then they're going to go for a ways, and they're going to come back together and join. When that happens is all going to depend on probably the other person, and if they can get these things under control, whatever this is. Like I said before, bondage, mental health, money, it could be a lot of things. Whatever it is, it's big. And there's like some serious life lessons here that you're both learning. Again, you're probably the more spiritual one, and you've probably learned a lot of this shit already, and it's really frustrating to you because like you have the answers and you're probably telling them the answers, and they just aren't listening or can't comprehend because they just aren't on the same level yet.